Guys, obviously ain't nobody in here at the moment. This is earlier than I would usually start. So we're going to. I'm sorry. I'm also trying to get my daughter son she can watch because she's wanting something specific. But we're gonna cover what's going on with this full moon eclipse for each sign. We're gonna start with if you have an Aries rising. Hey TWC.
Hey Google, can an old lady that's poor and scared, she walked by the old grand dog. She walked by the old graveyard. Then she found some bones, and then she swept them. She went to the closet, the scared room, and there was a ghost in there that went boom.
Hi Scorpio.
Oh, this is the one.
Okay, good. All right. So, starting off, if you have an Aries rising sign, and I've got some other aspects to consider, so please make note of any planets that fall in, if you guys know your birth chart. If you guys know your birth chart and you have any placements in Taurus, please let me know what they are so I can give you something specific. Okay. So for someone who is an Aries rising, this full moon eclipse is going to impact, and the thing is that this is also about your sun sign. This can also be influenced by your sun sign as well, because your sun is like your actual personality. Now, so even though, like, I'm an Aquarius rising and I'm an Aries sun, so it's a combination of both aspects that is actually going to influence what's going on for me. However, we're going to start here. Aries rising is going to affect your money and self-worth. It's going to help. It's going to change a lot of stuff around how you place value on things. For a Taurus rising, this is going to be really big about emotional identity, and like can be a lot about bucking the system, changing family dynamics, changing authority dynamics. Because copy down a sentence in there, because I looked all this up and I took a mess of notes so I could remember things. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. With Gemini, reclaiming self. So like if you are a Taurus rising, also possible, and Taurus suns are going to be dealing with this too some. This is going to be a lot about like finding your own identity, and if you've lost yourself in a situation, it's time to take it back. This I have a lot of this kind of aspect going on because my Venus is in Taurus. Like me getting out of the bad relationship with my ex and like working on coming back to myself and everything. Gemini rising. This is going to deal with a lot of your subconscious energy. anything that has been subconsciously influencing you may come to the surface. You're going to be rethinking, who you are. This is going to be a lot like like it being in your first house. For a Cancer rising, which is someone like my dad, this is going to affect friendships, places where you are, places that you frequent. Like if you have like close contacts in several places, this is going to affect this is going to affect your energy with them. Which obviously it's going to also depend on what they have going on in their chart. But um, there's also going to be a lot dealing with endings because the 12th house is a house of endings. Funny enough, the 4th house is apparently also about endings, which I found out, but we'll be getting to that in a little while. This can all, for Cancer risings, it can also affect dancer, business, or like your work energy.
I went to ballerina school.
For a Leo rising.
School? Yeah.
Where?
For a Leo rising, this full moon is going to have a lot to do with dynamics of authority, your public image, what your like long-term goals are, how you take on responsibility. It's going to be like an overhaul of like it's basically going to overhaul your life, your day-to-day life in a way. Virgo risings are going to be dealing with higher learning, travel. So like if you have a Virgo rising, J4, pretty sure. Hold on. I actually have his birth chart from whenever I did this thing. Yeah. He's a Virgo rising.
Hey, Mama, we have
Gymnastics.
Which J4 obviously is not here. He is in the middle of traveling.
Gymnastics is different than ballet dancing.
Who would have thought?
I do gymnastics and ballet.
No, you do, huh?
Yeah, huh? Glenn knows that.
Grand knows that, huh?
So Virgo risings, higher learning, travel, expansion, beliefs. There can also be a lot of leap of faith energy,
I got you.
even though you don't feel prepared for it.
I got you.
No, you don't. You were winking. You were winking.
What does winking mean?
Libra rising.
Yeah, that means just go along with me, right? Huh?
You follow me.
No, I'm not following you. I know I'm not. I can't
Libra,
go.
Okay, Libra rising. This is going to deal with your 8th house, which is intimate relationships, sex, death, taboos, other people's money, secrets.
No.
For people with a Libra rising, there is going to be a lot of soul searching.
I don't want my hands held. Oh, no,
Lilith, stop! You are making too much noise in here.
Oh, Grandma, help me! Help me, Grandma! Help me, Grandma! Oh, help me! Help me! I've been caught by the tail. I think I need a fart. Yeah, fart on her head, Papa.
Okay. Scorpio rising. So, if you are a Scorpio rising, which one of my friends is, this full moon eclipse is going to have a lot to do with one-on-one relationships, including including people that you have like outright problems with, and legal matters. There's going to be big changes in relationships. And not just romantic relationships, but like
what's 2nd Street?
It's going to be a lot about relationship dynamics as well.
Not here. The other street.
For Sagittarius rising, this is going to activate 6th house, health,
I don't even know what street.
health, duty, day to day. colleagues' pets. There's going to be a perspective change and possibly a health crisis. So if you have a Sagittarius rising, if something feels off about your body, please, 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 please go get checked out by a doctor.
2 sisters, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters.
No, that's 2.
Okay, so Capricorn risings. Capricorn risings are going to be entertaining a passion project. Anything with creativity, fun, children, love, drama, competition, and self-expression is going to be really big for Capricorn risings right now.
Huh? You want a cupcake? Ask your mama.
Oh, can I have a cupcake?
Yeah, since you only want the ones without icing anyway, it's not going to be too sweet for.
I know you don't eat the icing. You're weird.
So yes, passion projects. If you are a Capricorn rising, this is going to be a really big time for you to get something, to get started on something that really drives you.
I know. Cake.
You don't like cake with
For
icing.
Aquarius
You would eat
risings,
it.
this is going to be a big time for home and family, dealing with the past and endings, and it's going to be really big on.
A cake with icing.
No, you ate at it and you gave it to the dog.
Just go sit down. A return to roots energy. So this is going to be coming back into big like this is going to be like
Hey, Rachel.
returning to where home is. For a Pisces rising,
You got it right here. Not
if you
it.
have
have to have
a
it. You're gonna eat it.
Pisces rising, this is going to be a time where you decide, you know what? There's this one thing that I've really, really been wanting to learn, so I'm going to learn it. It's also going to be big on short trips. So probably like within your state, maybe you go like over to, maybe you go a few towns over for a vacation or something.
I ain't heard nothing out of it.
Can also be dealing with your siblings, dealing with your neighbors, or communication skills.
Tell me something. Where'd you get these things?
Okay, so I've covered the rising signs. Now,
It's not mine. That's Rachel.
for anybody who
those
knows
are Rachel's?
where planets are in their signs, okay, in like
Don't have to do it Rachel's room.
anyone, if your
Are
Venus
these yours?
falls,
Yes, they're mine.
and if your if like your birth Venus
Well, you set them in
placement
there in your mama's
is in
room.
Taurus.
Oh, that's what
Like
that's
mine.
What
Yeah,
they're
well.
mine. Yeah, they're mine.
This is also going to affect finances and self-worth.
Yeah, I was talking to Mom. I took them out in there. I didn't mean I meant to put them up.
So eclipses in where your Venus placement is have similar effects to 7th house eclipses, which is your one-on-one relationships. It focuses a lot on it can focus a lot on romantic energy, home and family, like the dynamics within a household. If you are a sun in Taurus, so TWC for you, this is going to be similar to both the 1st and 10th house changes. So again, lots of self-identity, but also 10th house is the dynamics of authority, especially because you're 19 Taurus, TWC. This can be there can be a lot of changes in the way you and your family interact together within your house. If you have a moon in Taurus, okay, if your moon is in Taurus, you are going to feel very vulnerable if you make any big changes in your life. So be like physical moving changes or anything that completely shakes up your day-to-day life. You're going to feel raw and exposed. and it's going to be very difficult for you. So please keep that in mind whenever you are making determinations here. This is why, because Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus, this is also why this is also kind of hitting the Venus energy. Like it's gonna hit a lot of different places because, again, self-identity. You're gonna have a rough time if you have any like big 4 Taurus placements. This is gonna be really intense for you, so do take it slow. Okay, eclipses with natal Mercury. So if your Mercury is in Taurus, it's also going to hit there's also going to be identity changes. So even if you don't have your Sun in Taurus, you don't have your Moon in Taurus, if you only had Mercury in Taurus in your natal chart, you're still going to get a strong identity change because Mercury is also, hi Star Love, because Mercury is also Mercury is a planet of communication. It's a planet that does heavily influence how you are perceived in the world because it's about how you communicate. A cup.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm making pretty good time on this. We'll keep going down the list. Let me get my daughter a drink.
I don't know this one. Guess what's gonna be? Guess what's gonna be? Oh, guess.
Guess what's going to be?
I think.
What?
What is my favorite gonna be?
Water?
No! I want milk!
You want milk?
Yeah. Let's drink that water. This is something. I chugged it. I like chugged it.
That wasn't chugging, but that's cute.
Can I wait till?
No, baby. Love you. No. Aries was gonna bust. No.
Lilith, milk. Lilith, milk.
Milky.
Okay. So. Okay, so if your Jupiter falls in Taurus, I don't know how many people there are out there like that who are watching this, but if your Jupiter falls in Taurus, then it's going to be similar to a ninth house energy, which means a lot of traveling, a leap of faith, possibly, especially when it comes to higher learning. Or there could be just a change in direction in your life some way. If your Mars is in Taurus, this could bring a flare up of aggression. So be very mindful of how you express that energy. It will make you more ambitious. If you have like your Mars and your Sun in Taurus, and you tend to be like on the lazier side, you may actually get like an activation that makes you say, you know what, that sounds like a really good idea, and actually do something that pushes you in a direction. If your Saturn is in Taurus, you're going to feel drained, and you might be dealing with outdated rules or feeling. This is also so if your Saturn is in Taurus, you're going to feel drained. You might be dealing with other people's rules. You might be living in some outdated way of thinking, and you need to there's something that you need to change in your life. And you should really combine this with like where Taurus falls in your houses as well. So like we'll say 5th house.
Did that make it better?
Yeah, let's say Taurus Taurus and Saturn are in your 4th house, okay? 5th house. Lily. Hey Google. Pause. Lilith. Answer the phone. Talk to Gran. Tell her I'm busy. Pull it up. Pull the phone up.
Hello. Hey. Yeah. Bye. She gonna call me on the Google. Whoa.
Okay. Sorry. 5th house.
1, 4, 5. Mama.
So.
Can you give me a little hit?
So, creativity, fun, passion projects.
Can you give me one little hit?
If you're feeling really drained, it may be because you're not following a passion. You want me to do what now?
Give me a hit.
No. Go ahead and call Gran and talk to her. Can also mean that you may need to do something with feeling drained. The thing is, your 5th house, love, romance, creativity, self-expression. This is going to be really big. This is going to be a really big theme, and that's why passion projects are a big thing for people. For people. But if you're feeling drained in something, it may be because you're doing something the wrong way. Outdated thinking. You need to change the way you're thinking about something.
Mama.
What?
She said your background is too loud. No. One of my friends got in trouble. My teeth got in trouble.
Okay.
He walked the apple.
All right. If you were to have Uranus in Taurus, you may end up feeling out of place where you are and need to change. Just generally feeling out of place, so it could lead to you making a drastic change in your life. If you have Neptune in Taurus, this is going to be a wake up call time. This is going to be like something is going to is going to like force you to take a step back and like, what have I been doing with my life type of energy. If Pluto is in Taurus, this is going to be about you like meeting like the dark parts of yourself. It's kind of like having your having it in your rising. If the in the same is in Taurus, or Aquarius or Leo, or like Scorpio. Like if your north nodes, south nodes in your birth chart fall in any of the fixed signs are Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, then this is going to be a time where you like leave home. This is going to be big on you changing like where you are. This is it was specifically leaving the nest. So like you could be moving out of your parents' house or something. And if the eclipse is in your 10th house, which 10th house is Leo rising. If you have a Leo rising, this eclipse is going to be in your 10th house, so you get the dynamics of authority. But this is also going to be about you being somewhere that puts you more in touch with yourself. So it's also like again hitting those big identity issues.
Yeah, with my mom and Pappy.
If anybody has any specific questions, I will see what I can tell you. Please start getting those ready. I gotta go check what my grandma needs. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna be right back.
Coming, Grandma.
I'm gonna be right back.
Sit your butt down and talk to Grandma.
Never mind. Mama got it. Yeah, but my mama does too. I'm making a very good picture. I'm about to cuddle it.
And what is your picture of again?
I'm just like, I made hearts, letters, and I joined them all together. This pink baby one.
So how old is Logan?
He's 5.
So he's a little bit younger than you?
Yeah. But Grayson, he's the same number as me. No, Grayson and my Lonnie and Matthew. Oh yeah, Melanie and Matthew, you missed their birthday. It was on the 19th of October. I'm Miss Miller, and I have a second one that says Miss Patterson. Patterson. Oh, what was your teacher's name?
Okay, I'm back.
What was your teacher's
Okay.
name?
So, this is this full moon eclipse is definitely going to have a lot of strong feminine energy. So everyone's aware, because at the time of the eclipse, all major celestial bodies are going to be in feminine signs. It's all earth and water energy, which means that this is going to be really big in you moving into a more stable energy, a more emotional energy. This is very much about security and like your physical security and your emotional security.
And so
we obviously started this with plenty of time and barely got anybody in here to talk. So
how old was my brother?
yeah, I'm busy right now, Pumpkin.
Her little girl named Jenny.
I think he was like 6 or 18. I don't remember. Ooh.
Do you remember your teacher's name last year?
Miss Hopkins and Miss Miller. No.
Okay.
Miss Morris.
So let's see. What else can I tell you about
I have a silver crayon.
any of this going on? Okay, so
Silver crayon. Silver.
Okay, so like I was, let's see. Does anybody know their sun and rising signs and want me to specifically cross them so that they get specific information here? Because I mean, I could like, I could just run through them all, like run through all the pairings. Might take a minute, but we got time.
I got the bell.
Okay. Unless somebody asks a question, I'm gonna start going through these and.
What is it? But just give me a little hint. Just little one.
Do you like getting things in the mail?
Yeah, Neighbor got me like a baby.
All right, so Aries rising, Aries sun would definitely be heavily in the personal finances, possessions, that you have to look forward to in the next few months. Okay, Starlove, let's see what I can find out for you.
Well, yeah, but you might run out of money. Okay. I know how to make an 8. Yeah, you make an S and you don't wait. You make an S and then you go through. That's an 8.
Yeah. You make a tape, you just keep going.
That's what Jack Coleman teaches us.
Sasha said to tell you hello.
How can that be top? Well, how much thinks baby girl can talk? She whispered something to me.
How is Nick?
But she's good.
Okay, Starlove, it looks like you're going to be clearing out some blockages in your happiness over these next few months. Especially in any kind of creative or romantic pursuits.
Mama,
You may be dealing with dynamics at home. What?
can we brush the cat?
You will be having to make a decision. And you're going to have to be in your divine feminine energy to make that decision. You need to be in, but it's also like you're going to know what the right decision is if you can tap into your divine feminine, and you will feel what resonates with you. You will feel what part of you, like what it actually pulls towards. So over these next few months, pay very close attention to your happiness and how you feel about different things. You may want to keep a journal.
Okay. I have a waist that my mom has a waist that
Hello, Solomon.
waist like ball.
You're welcome, Star Love.
Okay. I did see it a long time ago. I wish I could live in Vancouver with you. When we go to Dollywood, I know that, but Dollywood is in Seneca. But not Dollywood.
Which way is entered?
That's a long way from my house.
Towards the full. Okay, so this last thing that happened was the new moon eclipse. The next thing is the full moon eclipse. Okay. What kind of reading? Do you just want general, Solomon, or?
Okay. Yeah. I'm taking it in the morning. But it will wait a long time. Then I can do it tomorrow afternoon.
We'll get you a bath here in just a little bit, Pumpkin.
Okay. Still. Like at 5:15. Yeah, 5:15. Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
That is. No.
Every few days.
Mama, can
At
I
least.
get a piece of paper? I want to restart it. Just hold on for a second. Thank you, Mama. Can you give me something more?
That'll be good for now. I can give you another one in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
I asked your mama if you needed any bigger shoes, and she said that your shoes still fit good. Is that right?
Yeah.
The toes are not too cramped.
No.
Okay, so Solomon, first thing I got out was this Queen of
Yeah,
Swords. I asked who this Queen of Swords is. It says wealthy man, but don't take the gender. This can be just someone who is very knowledgeable, especially since swords has to do with thoughts. So there may be somebody in your life that you need to seek advice from. It could be an air sign, or it could just be someone that you see as a very thoughtful person, someone who or someone who's very intelligent. Hey, Alphonse. Especially if you've been feeling stuck. Now, the feeling stuck energy. What is all? The feeling stuck energy has. Are you feeling stuck in your relationship life? Maybe you feel like you're running out of time for something.
I haven't asked him for anything yet.
It does seem like there's some kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm dropping the ball or if there's just not a decision to make. Is there something that you're very uncertain about?
And he's going to bring me cold sticks.
You got official person. Could it be about a job, or it could be this relationship energy? Maybe you're not sure if you're with somebody or not.
And I really want it to clear.
The last card out is this Page of Cups, which means that there's some kind of offer coming in. So maybe if you're not sure if they're with this person, maybe they're going to make something clear, or maybe you're going to get a solid offer from somebody else.
But Logan's had a ball that I can hold on while
How can
jumping.
Solomon make a decision? What does Solomon need to make a decision?
I did today.
Okay, we've got Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. So you may need to just process your emotions about a situation. We have Will of the Wisp, Treasures Hidden in the Shadows. So this could definitely be like a dark night of the soul type of energy. This can be you leaving behind some kind of pain.
But I had a ball.
Okay, if that's the case, when you're not dealing with another person, this can be about something inside of yourself. Whether this can literally be about your own, like, yes, this could be about your relationship to God. But there is some kind of like emotional trauma that you're going to have to process, and it's probably going to bring it up during this full moon eclipse. So be prepared for that. It might be, you may spend a lot of time crying. Don't beat yourself up over crying. Crying is a very important way to process emotions.
No, we're gonna dress up on like
All right.
28, and we have to come at 3 p.m.
We have hey Alphonse, did you have if you're actively listening right here, Alphonse,
Do you know how I read
if you have any question, feel free to ask. If you are not actively listening and you're back watching your area, your sign,
I
whatever.
know those words. And it said October 3 and a P and an M and
Then,
it said Kylie and it said 6.
Obviously you're not going to be able to answer me.
Yeah.
Is Lisa thinking about Alphonse romantically?
It has like a little
Is Lisa thinking about Alphonse romantically?
thingy that you go in. And you see a camera up there. I have to find out.
Alphonse. It looks like you are so welcome, Solomon.
And then I'm going to tell you.
I was just trying to understand what it is you're going to do.
Okay.
I'm tracing this card. I traced it.
Okay. Alphonse, it does look like on some level she is, but if she is, like, she's keeping it to herself. She's not trying to bring the idea to the forefront yet. She's just trying to feel it. That's an excellent question. I'm not sure. She's not ready to take action.
I talk to you. Okay.
But she is thinking about you. You're welcome.
You mean Thursday?
We couldn't get the tiles out of the tractor and put them up the back.
Oh, okay. Love you, bye.
He could get it.
Okay.
I'm making a picture.
Okay.
I'm going to go for now, guys. I will be back. I'm doing about as well as I can. I'm making it. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this. I'm taking next week off.
What?
I am taking next week off. I'm going to rework my schedule again because things did not work out the way I wanted them to with this. And get some cleaning done, get some more organization done, because while I did do some cleaning up and organizing,
It was backing up this morning. I meant to do it.
we
I'll put some more in.
lots of stuff. I have a lot of stuff to do, so I will catch you guys later. We got 40 minutes, and I will be on for the live reading tonight. Love you all. I'll see you in a little while.
Mama, can I go in the front yard? Papa's out there.